So what I'd like to go over is how we can define a very basic workflow. This is good for anyone in any situation. I've basically created a Google Doc. I called it sample workflow. I listed out my tasks. This is the first task. This is the second task, right? 1 through 9. These are my tasks. I can assign them to a person, or in this case, what I've done is I've just assigned them to a position. So I know the project manager does task 1, virtual assistant does task 2, researcher does task 3, etc., etc. So now that I've created this, and it can be a numbered list, it doesn't really matter, but what I'd like to do now is I'd like to copy this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this into a new project in Asana, which is my project management tool of choice, but you can do this in almost any project management tool. So I'm just going to create a blank project. I'm going to call this sample project and create the project. And I'm going to leave it in list view for now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here and I'm going to paste. And automatically you'll see every task that I had in my document has now become a list, a task in the project management tool. So I'm also going to add here tags. Let's just customize and add tags. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign this to a different person. So I'm going to assign this to project, because I don't know who my project manager will be. I'm going to assign it like that, and then this I'll assign to my VA. And then here I also have another task that's for VA. And another task for project manager. Now, if I knew who it was, I could just under assignee, just assign it to them. But the beauty of this is that you basically get, oops, wrong task. You basically define the tasks. And then what you do is you save this as a template. And then every time you have a project that is of this type, of this nature, what you can do is you can just duplicate this or use it as a template. Now, what I usually do is I have the first task assigned to the project manager, and I write assign all tasks. And that way, first task, when you create this and the due date, this would be your start date. So let's just do this today. The due date is, let's say, today. And then the minute they get this, this would actually be assigned to a person, right? So the minute they get this, here, let's just assign this to me. Assign to me. And the minute this task is duplicated, the minute this project is duplicated, I know that I have to now go in and assign all these tasks based on the tags that I have listed here. Very simple way to create your first workflow very easily. And this just makes your life easier.